So something like let's say this is a character in HTML. Uh, but you can't just write. Let's say you want to um, write. Let me say this is B, and you want to say uh, this is. You want to tell the user that this is a less than sign, a less than symbol or sign, less than sign. So now you want to draw the less than for the client, and you say you write like this. Hmm? So if you watch now, if you view this live, let's view live. If you view this live now, you will notice something. It will appear like this, but it won't really make sense. This is not, because there are cases whereby you'll be doing complex projects, and it will be looking somehow for you. So now these entities, now HTML entities, is not trying to let us know that there are different codes made for any character you are using. Hold on, let me set this. What is this now? So now instead of using this, the entity character we'll have to use for less than is at it at it with semicolon. That's this.
Wait, can you repeat that again?
So instead of using the less than sign, okay,
Mm-hmm.
so the character for it, that's the entity for it, is this I, it, okay.
Okay. Okay.
It's just about knowing these symbols off by heart. Like I told you earlier, this is not something very, very important to do, but I feel you should know it so that in case if you see it, maybe someone making use of it, you won't get confused. You won't get confused. So this is mostly when you are running back end. You can use this and do what you want to do. So that's the thing. Let's go deeper and get some more characters. Let's say uh, like combining diacritical, is it diacritical marks? Yeah, diacritical marks. Like in a case whereby, let me say, you want to write, like you want to write that alphabet that has a hyphen on top. Maybe you're writing Latin or something. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Say A, think that is, and hashtag 768 or 768. Okay, see, let's put here strong, and bring this here, Control X. So what did you see?
I saw the listen. The A has something above it.
Good,
Image.
good. So now, do you see how we are now using those elements that I taught you? So we'll be using it more often. So whenever you see it, you will not get confused. So now, something like this. Let's say you want to write an alphabet. This is a character. It's an entity. So there is no way you can get it, or say you want to write something like that. You start asking questions. Where will I see this? Where will I see this? No. While it's not important, is because we can actually get this thing from, there is a website called Font Awesome. So when we get there, I will also show you this is how to make use of signs. You make use of symbols, any kind of symbols. You can get it from Font Awesome. So that's why programmers don't usually make use of these codes to uh, design things like this. Okay, so let's remove this A and see what will happen. Do you see we still have uh, that column up? Hmm? So if you put O now, let's put O, it will still appear. Are you seeing it? Hmm? Hello?
Hello. Yes.
Please follow me, okay? Don't keep quiet. So this is it. So this is the code for it. So you ask yourself now, will I start cramming all these codes and all this thing? It's very, very necessary if you can have them off by heart, but if you cannot have them, just pick the basic ones, the basic ones. So, and that's what I'm going to give you now. So you can write them down and know them. So let's say H2, let's use H2 and go further and write some other codes. Let me say we have O. There is another entity that will give us O and the pound sign. I think 769. Then this. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. So that's for that. Then we have H2. We have O, 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 and these are the basic ones I know. I don't have everything off by heart. And hash 770, I think. You see? So this is what this will produce. So if we continue H2, we have let's use A. You can pick any alphabet for this, so it's shouldn't be just O. You can pick. It's just the major thing we are concentrating on is getting that symbol up. Trying to have something like that on our letter and pound sign, then 771. So you can play around with all these things. The major thing there is to have and and pound sign off by heart. Then you can pick any random number and see what it will give you. Maybe you start with 771, 711, 761, 7 like that. The more you play around with them, the more you keep mastering them. So we have H2, we have H2. No, I don't need this. Why will you cut my distance? Okay. We have H2. Oh, let's say like you want to write in Greek now, in Greek, and oh, pound sign 914. Let's see what it will produce. Okay, letter B. Then we'll continue. Continue and pound sign uh 915. See, so these are Greek alphabets. Maybe you want to start learning Greek. So let me comment on it. Oh, writing in Greek. Okay, so let's keep going. We have and pound sign. We have 916. See what this will give us. We have H2 and pound sign 917. This is for E. Then H2, we have pound 918. Give you Z. So this for Greek is very simple. You understand? So now mathematical characters, that's or you say mathematical symbols. Oh, let's see. We have H1. Let's use H1. Okay, this is a very unique one, and I think 8704. Let's check. All right, so this is for all. That's the meaning for all. Continue H1. H1 we have and hash 78787. If you like, don't concentrate and master this thing. I will give you assignments on it and I'll still ask you questions. 06. Do you see this? So by the time we start treating mathematical problem, so this is how you get the signs. F and hash. Oh, are you writing all these things down?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You just purposely disabled your so that I won't be seeing what you are doing.
Mm.
Write them all. In fact, after now, you snap your notes. I want to see it. Send it to me.
I don't have writing now. Just well, okay.
You don't have writing notes.
I don't have good writing.
You don't have good writing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No problem. I'm blessed to interpret bad handwriting. So send it. I want
Okay.
to see it.
Okay.
878707. Okay. So this is uh I don't know. You can, if you want to know the meaning of these things, it's very simple. That's this is for all. This for all. This is partial differentiation. Partial differentiation. Differentiation in mathematics is very simple. Quotient rule, product rule, function of functions, chain rule. That yeah, differentiation. Oh, really? Coding. We have this. The third one. Uh, there exists. Exist. Okay. Yeah, we are going. We are moving. We are moving, moving, moving. So this for all is this A that is upside down. Partial differentiation, there exists. So you won't ask me question now, which symbol is this, there is it. So they are up. Then let's continue. We have H1, enter, uh, and pound sign, 8709. 8709. So this is it. This is it. Wow. An assignment for you just entered my head now.
Wow.
Yeah. Very, very, very technical. But I believe you. You can do it.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. So it's but see, I mean it to next class. I don't if you like, go to your village and meet your chief priest
I
today.
do all my assignments. I do everything. Everything.
I still want to see it. No
I
problem.
I can show you the one, the finished product on
Don't
Google.
send. I want to see it on this on your local machine. I want to see it. So I will check the presentation and everything. I know the reason why I want to view it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you like, don't fix that system. And Ash programmers, we are not soft though. So I won't be petting you. I have to ginger you, you understand? So
Uh,
you sit up and do the needful. We don't sleep here. Yesterday I didn't sleep. I was busy coding. And today I have presentation now in my office. So H1, H1, we have dollar, pound, 8712. Let's see what this will give us. Good, good. So let's continue. H1, uh, the common characters, pound sign, then 8713. So if you check the sequence now, you see 8704, 8706, 870. So they are simple if you want to have them all by heart. It's just about you knowing the basics. I'll start with uh, the sign and the pound, then you can play around with different digits and see what it will provide for you. Don't worry. By the time we start CSS, you you will enjoy coding. Then by the time we start JavaScript, see in JavaScript,
hmm.
really, that's the place where you start thinking of giving up.
I thought we're supposed to start this thing CSS today.
No, check your this thing. Check your course outline I sent to your dad.
Okay.
I follow course outline. I don't jump. If we start CSS now and I give you something like this to do, can you do it?
You
So
don't know. You said I was very, 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 very talented. Maybe I could do it.
eh,
Never know.
Daniel, I like your passion. Oh.
Thank you.
But you're not doing well. You're not
How?
doing well. The things you are supposed to call me, you will not call me.
I do. Every time I need help, I call you.
Uh, why didn't you call me this morning to send you link, send link
Because
for
then
class?
my dad is going to give it to me. That's your exact word.
And
That's your dad.
and when you notice that your dad he wasn't providing it, why couldn't you call me secretly and say how far now? And know if I'm even still alive.
I saw your post.
You saw my post.
I saw you said two. You woke up 3 a.m. I said, okay, this guy's probably tired.
You saw my post that I wake up 3 a.m. When did I
Yeah.
post that one?
You posted this morning that you said perseverance something something. I saw it 3 a.m. So I was like, okay, this guy's probably very very tired.
Next time,
So okay,
next time call me. Okay. I was
okay.
sleeping when your if not for your dad's call self, ah, I wouldn't even I could maybe be sleeping by now because it's not easy. Oh. See,
Hmm,
to be a man is not easy to survive.
okay.
Your, your own is better. God has blessed you with everything you need. Unlike us that started from the scratch till we
Hmm.
got to this level. So need to appreciate God. So next time if I'm late like that, call me. Don't allow your dad to be calling me.
Okay.
H1. How is that your Indian friend? Are you guys
Oh,
still talking?
I got blocked. I got blocked.
She blocked you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Leave her. Leave her. Maybe she knows now that you are learning coding, and very soon you'll be competing with her, so she doesn't want to talk to you again.
Hmm, hmm.
Leave her. You meet good ones. Then advertise this thing. Oh, you can I think your dad told me your sister wanted to join or something.
No,
So wanted to join you. But I
no.
told him if she's joining, then it means double payment. So your dad ran away.
Hmm,
So I think you should, when you get things like just call your sister and teach her. That's the best way now to solve the problem. Okay, teach her and advertise. If you have friends that would like to learn, you know, you can talk to them. In the next 8 months now, you start designing something using JavaScript, Bootstrap. You'll be a guru. So see all these ones now. Mm?
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So this is like when you are writing almighty formula, this summation, yes, sum. Ah, it's been a while. Oh. This is sum. This is pi. I think pi looks like pi. That's product. So this for the mathematical bullshit. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's go. Let's go. We have okay. You see these characters now. This they are the These are the most interesting ones. Do you play chess?
A little bit.
Oh, you should be good now. I will send you a link so we can play competition.
I used to play chess like very very seriously before, but I stopped.
Okay. Then I built a game. I will send you the link soon so you can be playing it. The game is thinking like the computer. You test your IQ and work with the computer.
Hmm. Wait, is the result private? Like only I can see it?
You mean my own personal game?
Yeah, is it private?
Yeah, it's private. It's not for the team.
No, no, no. When I mean private, that like only I can see it. You can't see it. Only me. I can only see my own score.
I can see it now. I'm the programmer now.
Yeah, yeah, but are you not supposed to respect privacy of the other?
Because I opened up to you. Do you, do you want me to be lying to
No, no, no. Like, let's say I get a really, really bad score. The worst.
you?
I don't want other people to see my score.
No problem. Is the code now. So if you don't want it, then I'll remove the code.
Okay,
So I won't get access to your results.
okay.
It's just a simple game, anyways. It's not something that needs calling all your village people to come and watch. Just something simple. Other entities supported by this bullshit man, HTML.
Hey, sir, can you please not cuss?
Okay, the guy is crazy. HTML is crazy. Understand? So now the first one, see this one. This is where your assignment will start. So let's say you want to write copyright. Copyright. No, this. Okay, you want to write this, and oh, that's the symbol. Can you try? Shebi, say you can try anything.
Try what?
Try what's the code for designing copyright symbol or character?
I, wait, what's the copyright symbol?
You don't know it really?
No.
Oh yeah, browse it.
Okay.
Browse it and tell me.
What? Oh, wait.
Have you seen it?
No, wait, come on.
This guy don't come out to. Wow.
Oh, this one is C. Is it that?
Hmm?
Is it a C, the C with a circle around it?
Are you asking me? What are they telling you there? Wow, what are they showing you?
It's the same thing I'm telling you.
That's it now. So why are you now trying to get validation from me? That's it. Maybe it's Google.
Yeah, I think I know how to do it. Anything is possible. I think I know how to do it.
Think you know how to do it.
Yes.
Like
How much
don't go
do you
and
want to bet? No, no, I don't want to bet. I don't want to bet. I don't want to bet.
don't don't go and read your books. So now
Okay.
the code for it now is what would be the common first character?
The and symbol.
Uh-huh.
Then you put hashtag 169.
169. Because you've copied it from Google.
No.
Which one is no? You want to lie?
Reddit. It's called Reddit. Reddit. Reddit.
Okay. You want to lie, this guy.
It's not lying, huh? It's the truth.
Let
It's
me
Reddit.
catch you now.
Okay.
So this is the code. Do you see?
Mhm.
this is write something. Let's remove this and see what will happen. Okay, stay there. Stay there. So H1. This is H1. We have arrow hash 17474. So this, you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Can see it, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. We have pound sign. It's 364. This is pound sign. We have H1. In the world of S, let's try something. Hash 9824. 9824 is where you see this man. This man, this is card. H1. We have and hash 9827. 9827. You see this man. See how beautiful they look. So all these things are entities that you can be playing around with when designing your website. 982929. See all these things, you can add color to them or understand. And the language to add color is what?
CSS.
Says what? What did you say?
I think I said CSS.
You think you are not sure yourself. This man.
Is it CSS?
No, it's Daniel.
Okay.
So and ash, see what this will produce. So let's continue. Let's try something. Let's put this here, H1, and see if it will give us alignment. Yeah, and pound sign 88482. Okay, do you see this TM? So all these things, they are entities, right? Entities. Then uh, let's now do the second one. Uh, let's say hash. My presentation is bad. This is not how to write. So, but immediately we start coding proper, I'll show you. So, don't arrange like this in your local machine. Oh. This is not how to
Oh.
arrange. Yeah,
Wait, what's wrong with this arrangement?
you arrange zigzag so you won't get stuck by the time you see these numbers.
Mm.
There are sometimes you'll be developing a project and you'll be reaching 5,000, 1,000. So now, if you don't arrange your work like this to know, determine the opening and the close, because In a real life coding, all these things will be in a div. You don't write code like this div for you to access it in your JavaScript and CSS. So now, and that div we have the opening and closing tag, and you must follow this line to know what's up, because a little thing can crash your code. Just this thing now, do you see this red that is showing? If you have
Mm.
something, this kind of bug in, let's say, number of 1,000 or 5,000, before you can get this mistake to correct it, you screw up, screw down, screw up, you get confused, you sleep, wake up, you go back to the, you even get frustrated. So it's better you have arranged them in a way that it will be easy for you to understand. So that's the importance.
But what if this method is the easier way for me to understand?
Sorry, oh. If you like this pattern, no Allah, it's your choice. But when you get stuck, don't call me, oh.
Okay.
So here we have the emojis. Because you'll be asking, how can we put emojis? It's possible. We can do that young man. That young man is trying to prove stubborn. But we'll show him that we have power than him. So the first emoji we're gonna put is our usual startup template. 128,507. Let's see what this man will give. Wow, kind of a pencil, no? So H1, you see all these things here? If I'm you, I'll create a folder for it, a different folder. This is how we do. Create a different folder, save it as a library on your system. So whenever you need anything, you need a character to use, you can always go back to that file and pick and say, okay, let me pick this one. All you need to do is to just pick this code here and paste it in your DOM. DOM is HTML document. So that's your choice. If you like, you do it. If you don't like, it's your business. 128,510. You see this
Yes, sir.
510. So H1, um, hash. So, and one thing about code is don't cram code. So like the suggestion I gave you, have it in your in a file. By the time you use it now, use it tomorrow, use it months, you'll be surprised how the thing will start sticking to your brain. You just know it off by and you start using it. So this is 5.7. Let's see what it will still provide this. So let's change this 7 to 8 and see what we have. Wow, this is a rocket. Okay, let's continue. H1, and we have let's build Liberty. That is in that's is it in US or London? That mother Liberty,
US.
US, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I see it here. Ah, I don't code rubbish. Let's change to 9. See it. Have you seen it?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. So have you climbed it before?
Never been there before.
Okay. I would love to be there someday. I would like to climb it, then jump down with parachute up. 128 511. Wow. What animal is this? Hmm?
What?
What animal is this? So
Which one?
it means you are not following.
I'm right here. There's no animal.
You are not seeing any animal.
No.
And are you
What?
wearing your glasses?
There's one with the stone, the Statue of Liberty, there's rockets, there's a country, and there's a mountain.
Mountain.
What? They,
What's
wa-
that?
they that is not an animal.
Who told you? Look
What?
closely. It
No, what
resembles.
animal is it?
Look closely. It has an eye,
Mm-hmm.
a nose.
Yeah.
Uh, JB, you are saying yeah. So why are you not saying it's not an
It,
animal?
it's not an animal. I see that thing on TikTok. That's not an animal.
Okay.
No,
So
what animal? Sorry, what animal is it then?
it doesn't look like an ape. Check well.
No,
Mm,
no.
okay. No, you're not teaching me, Abi. Wow, that's good. Daniel is not teaching me. Oh, he said no.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome.
All right. See this one. So that's it. H1 and hash 128 513. We give this. You see, all these things are emojis for HTML. We have hash 128 514. We give you this. So 514, 515, 516. Still the same thing. Control C. 4 5 6 7 7. Let's see what it will give us. 8. See 8. Let's try 9. 9 and see what it will provide. Wow. So all these things are characters, emojis, symbols. So there are other ones too. There are other ones. Uh, let's say, let's try something. H1. Mm, let's try 1F 683 683. Okay, this didn't work. It didn't work. 1F683. Why didn't it work? Really? 1F683. So can you tell me why it's not displaying?
You didn't put the and or the hashtag.
Good, 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 good. If you have been doing like this, you won't be quarreling now. Yes, I like that. So then in this case, you have to put X. X. You see. So what's this? Does it look like a train? No.
Bus or train? Either one.
Okay.
What is it? What is it? What is it? I don't know.
So this is bus. A bus with a little tire like this.
So it's a train. Mm.
Daniel, my teacher. So let's vehicles. Vehicle. No, too much. H1. H1. Let's continue and see what will happen. Let's continue. Let's continue. I'm trying to remember some other things. Okay, you mentioned the box, right? Okay, let's now do box. Maybe you see box now, you say it's motorcycle. Let's hash 1F6 1F 68 Let's see. Okay, it didn't work. Put X. All right. So what's this?
Motorcycle. Joking. Bus.
Okay, it's motorcycle, right?
It's a bus. I was joking.
Done. So now, if you take other ones with given entities, what difference can you spot between these vehicles and other ones?
There's an X.
Good,
X. Did not appear there.
good, good, good. I like that. I like that. So we have an hashtag. How much did your dad buy that your system?
$300. $300.
300. Is it
Mm-hmm.
is it screen touch?
No.
Not touch screen. You, does it have a LED light?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is it like a MacBook or what's the size? The inches? 12 inches or
It's not massive. It's like it's pretty small, but it's good.
small? Okay, understand.
It's it's not small. It's like medium.
Medium. Okay. I need an Apple laptop, but I don't have money to buy. You're a big boy. So what's this? This is G Wagon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's this, young man?
It's a cop car.
Good. So there are many of them you have to play around with. So maybe I will screenshot some some codes here so that you can. I'll send it to you so you can still have it on your this thing. So we'll not waste time. Let me write one funny one now. write one funny code. Hash X 1F68C. 1F68C. Let's see what it will provide. Really? No, 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 no. Okay, 6A. A, 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 not 8. So, what's this?
Cigarettes.
Cigarette. Yeah. So, many codes you can play around with. There are many of them, as many as possible. But all these things, you can get them on font icon or font awesome. Hold on, I'm doing some screenshots. See my phone. My phone is filled up with screenshots. Any little thing. Choco X. So I will send you this. Received.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I have to go through it, go through them, master them, and try to play around with some of them. Understand? So, like I said, they are not really important, but they're important if you can know them. So, another place where you can get something like that is one of the assignments. Font awesome. Okay, font awesome. This is where you can get some things icon. So you have to open this and register with them. So when you go to icons, you go to free source, free source. You see, there are many of them here. You see, so you can pick when you open a website and you see username and you see symbol like this. This is where they come to pick it. Facebook, this is where they pick it from.
Yeah, but
Username.
I thought they made Facebook.
Huh?
I thought the person that created Facebook made that.
Made
So
that.
made the Facebook icon.
Yeah, it's possible. But I'm just telling you, majority of the applications you are seeing online picked their characters from this app.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So, and Facebook is not made by one person, though it's owned by one person, but it's being managed by different kind of engineers, the front end engineers, the back end, the many even AI, this thing, mesh people learning machine, AI programmers. So Facebook is not, that's why it's very strong. It's being controlled by different programmers, high tech programmers. So let's continue. That is it for entities. Understand? So I think we are almost done with the first this thing. Um, okay, now let's treat something. HTML website layout, write it. Web layouts. If you've written it, you tell me.
I
Don't
have,
don't be keeping quiet. Have you written it?
yes, sir.
So web layout, what do you understand by layout? Tell me.
I mean, I'm connecting my web layout.
You must answer. If you don't answer, I'll remain like this.
No, I'm very like brief on it. I don't know anything about it.
Tell me what you understand by web layout. What do you understand by layout?
Layouts.
When you hear layout, we are living in the US now. You should know all these things. What is
I,
layout? When you are speaking English and you say layout, what is it?
hmm, hmm, hmm.
You sleep here.
What? Does it arrange the elements, the visual elements?
What is layout? What do you understand by layout? This guy. Huh? I'm asking you English now. What do you understand by layout?
It is a way to arrange something like a text.
Where you arrange, right?
Yes.
You
So something
organize. Good. Now, before you start building a house, what's the first step?
blueprint.
Hmm? Speak up.
Blueprint. You first have the design before you build the house.
The architect design, right?
Yes.
Good. Web layout is like a blueprint to your website.
Oh, okay.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Good. So it's just how you want the structure. Simply means how you want your website to be structured, your web page to be structured.
Mm. Sir,
Mhm.
nothing.
Have you written it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It displays width, the page width, text position, and format as the document would appear in the browser. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
What did I say?
It displays with text position on how it appears
Appears where?
on the website.
On the website. Really? Is that what I said? Did you get me? Yes, sir.
I, I wrote it on my. That's what I wrote on my paper.
Oh, yes. Read out what you wrote.
Okay. On how it appears
On where?
on the website or like the visual code.
So if you build website, it will be appearing on the visual code, right?
Um, if you build a website, it will appear on Google on how you.
So what do you call that Google? Is it not browser?
Yeah.
That's
Browser.
what I said now. Ask you yes, sir. It displays page width. Write this one. You did not speak it. It displays page width, text position, and formats as the document would appear in a browser. That's what I said. and format as the document would appear in a browser. And teaching you this will have to prompt me showing you CSS because you need CSS to add the width. I think if we would do it so you have knowledge about CSS so that by the time we dive into CSS fully, it won't be difficult for you. We'll do it. I think that's the last thing that we are supposed to do it on your this thing. There will be a mini project for you. Are you with the course outline?
What's that?
Are you with the outline, course outline?
What's the course outline?
Are you with the
Oh, the class this thing. Uh, no, I'll bring it up now.
do it? You are still searching for it. Mhm. Daniel, yeah, you can't get back. How? This one you'll be telling me now. If
Oh,
you read everything in day one, you tell me whether we've done it or not. Then you go to day two.
okay, okay. So day one,
So what?
introduction.
Before day one, what are you saying there?
Month one, introduction to HTML.
What? Continue.
Week one, week one,
Okay, for week one. Okay.
day one. We've done introduction to HTML, overview of HTML, basic structure of the HTML document. Uh-oh. Basic structure of the HTML document, tags, attributes, We learned in day two, we completed the text formatting tags, HTML1, HC6, paragraph. all those stuff. Then after that, we now go to day two. The tables, we've done that.
Have we
So
done day two?
yes, we have.
Okay. So now week two, day one.
So we two day one, we've already done tables. We've done forms and buttons.
Okay. So
I've
day
done.
two.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You said you were going to teach me how to make a video, how to play a video.
Yeah. So day two, multimedia.
Hmm. Multimedia, we have not done that one.
We've not. Systematic HTML. We haven't done it. Semantic. Hmm?
Mm-mm.
That is the web layout now that we want to treat. So now week three.
Yeah,
Okay.
we week three. So meta tags and SOE basics,
Search
HTML.
engine optimization basics. So this one you don't really need it. You don't really this is majorly for the digital marketers.
Then after that, we are going to learn how to build our own simple personal websites.
Yeah.
So practice building a simple website.
Are
Then
you
on
not
day.
seeing HTML entities there?
Oh yes, I am.
Have we done it? No.
That's the one we just finished doing now.
Okay.
So now we're going to learn on we're going to practice on building a simple website.
So now week four, that's the final week for the month. I will have to give you exam.
What?
Write it. Yes, review, question and answer.
Exam.
Yeah, many projects. If you pass it, you will now go to the month two. If you don't pass it, you keep on writing the exam until you pass it.
Exam.
So
Wait, how is the exam going to be like?
I will I will code. I will have to program questions for you. Then send you the link. You answer and submit the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did exam in coding. That's why I took coding because I thought it was going to be simple, no exams.
You don't like exams?
No.
Are you not going to school?
Yeah, the school exam is really easy, but coding one is
So this one will be easy now.
no, it's different
How is it different?
because it's like French.
So
This
if
is
I ask you what does H1 do, so you won't be able to answer it.
I'll be able to answer simple questions like those.
That is a simple question I'll give you, young man.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I'll ace
Don't be
it.
faster than your shadow, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So question and answer. You must follow this thing. Anyone you say you don't want, I'll tell your daddy you said you don't want this one. Then we'll cancel it. It will not
But is it
be
multiple choice?
between you and I don't know. Don't ask me that question.
Wait, what? Okay.
So whether multiple choice or it can be a problem to solve. I can give you a task to design. That may be your exam, and I'll mark it. You
Okay.
understand? So don't say you run away. If you don't do exam, what's the need of doing coding? You need to be challenging this thing. No? If you want to learn it, you need to you need to face it. And it's not coding is not learning ABCD. It's this you are learning computer language, and it's not easy to learn computer language. So you have to put all your best and don't argue. You follow instruction. Which one is this one? Your father go to work. So um uh now I don't want to go into CSS now because this systematic HTML will make us. So for the multimedia, it is very simple. Just like you are seeing the tag there. If you just say audio, enter. Okay.
Mm.
Then here you write watch or say click to listen to the voice or to my voice. Then you get, if you are let's say There are some audio that has link now.
Yeah.
Good. This is where you just like your anchor tag. You know how to use anchor.
Mm-hmm.
Anchor tag linking. This is where you put the link. So when they click on it, let's view what this will provide for us. Okay, it's not presenting anything. It's not presenting anything. It's not presenting anything. But however, this is how it's not something difficult. Then for the video, boy, you're not you don't have to worry yourself. It's still the same thing. This is where you put link, like that YouTube video now that I sent you. uh If you just put it this way on your document, on your DOM, it will appear for you. Don't know why it's on. So it's kind of the thing is funny at times. But with time, by the time we'll start our full time, we'll, we'll do it proper. So, but this is just the template for it. Calling the template and put in the this thing for you. So let's do that. Oh, in this thing, the one with three, take where you see article section and aside. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Day one.
With the one with three,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you see article section and aside.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it stay the same thing with that day two in week two. That's header, nav, main, footer. You still see everything there.
Okay.
So they are kind of combined. So now let's build a simple website layout. Like for instance, now if you pick a newspaper, hmm,
Yes, sir.
a newspaper, let me show you something. Let me show you what website layout is. Vanguard, 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 Punch, Punch, Punch newspaper. If you become a blogs like this,
Yes, sir.
you can build blogs like this and you'll be hosting it online so that people can be. You see that video now. Look at what it does. So now this is a layout. If you watch the first interface is what we call the so
Yes.
right it's part of the
Properties. Let's.
waiting.
Okay.
We have the header,
Okay.
and that is what we are seeing here. Okay, you see this first line here. This is the header.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So inside the header, we have the nav bar.
The what?
Navbar. NAV.
Okay. Okay.
Navbar. That's this home news sports investigation. These are called Navbar.
Yes, sir.
Hmm? Then
Yes, sir.
beside Navbar, we have the nav icon. You know this nav icon now.
Mm.
You still learn how to do this. So this is in case if you want to make your website mobilely responsive. This is just the computer size. So what if you are using phone now to view this website? It's mobilely. See what I mean by responsiveness. If you change it to a phone size now, do you see?
Mm.
It will still align properly for you. So this is where you can now use the nav bar. That's why if you are viewing websites on phone, you'll be seeing something like this. It means it's mobilely responsive. So that in case if you are not using system and you are using phone, it will still appear like this. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
the computer size, that's the desktop size, you won't see that nav link and it will appear like this. So now after the nav we have the main menu. The main menu.
Mm.
So see all these things now, like the newspaper, all these things main menu. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
The menu. Okay. If we-
Okay. Can I repeat question?
All right.
So we have
Without header.
yeah.
Yeah, we
Then
use that
have
header
okay. Then we have the nav bar.
inside there, right?
Beside that, we have, then we have the nav icon.
Now, now, yeah, icon. That's for if that's for mobile responsive now.
Okay. For mobile.
Mobile responsiveness. So you make use of it for
Okay.
responsive. If you take down my website, you use phone to do it, you see the number for you. But if you use your desktop, it will display
Okay. Then after that we have the main menu. The main menu.
easy. That is the body of the what restaurant.
Okay.
Okay.
Then after that we have the
Footer.
footer.
Footer. FOOTER.
Yeah, footer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is what we call footer.
Oh, okay.
Understand? So and see how are you going to take this?
Mm. For me, I'll use this thing.
Hmm?
Wait.
If if you don't answer this question, I'll end this class.
I'm thinking.
I think well. Yeah, with your
You
notes
can
created.
you can use table. You can use table for this.
To achieve this thing, just this news sports like this, the way is aligned like this. You said you can use table.
Or you can use this thing, the li, this for list.
Uh-huh. Uh-uh. Why are you not doing like
But you can also use different type of methods.
which one
Can't
is
you?
the
Like you can use paragraph, then put breaks to make it look like that. Can't you?
you use a listing. This is list for you. LI other list.
Yes.
So when you use list, you write the one, second one, third one, fourth one, then you now display to flex so that it align like this. You will still get to flex, don't worry.
Wait, you mean like flex or like flex?
Flex,
Okay.
flex. So let's continue. Remember what I told you about the div? Hmm? Before you begin your
But
house,
it's like a house. It's like a container. Before you build it.
before
Yeah.
you now put, so everything will appear inside the container. So now, first thing first now, we'll do our header, right?
Yes, sure.
Good. You write the comment. Follow, because I'll give you assignments. And no
Yeah.
class, if you are not able to display, no class until you be able to do it.
Okay.
So we have the header, we are building what?
A
H,
website.
HTM website layouts, right?
Yes, sure.
So let's say we started building so you have to concentrate.
Yeah, I am.
Website layouts, website layouts. First thing first, we have the header, right?
Yes, sir.
In the header, we have to open a div for the header. Now, right, in every term or element we use, we put it in a div.
Every
Element, anything you want to code list, put it in a div. You want to add a picture, put it in a div. You want to write the nav bar, everything must be in a div, something like that. It's just like container inside the it's just like a house. Inside the house we have the room, there is a wall covering the room. We have kitchen, wall covering kitchen. We have toilet, there is a wall covering toilet. Or will you tell me that when you are sitting in your parlor you'll be able to see through to anything? Is it possible? Answer me. Is it possible? If
no.
you enter a house, you'll be able to stay in a place and see the toilet, see what is inside, see what is inside the kitchen, see what is not possible. There are demarcations with door whereby you open to get access to. So now encoding div acts as a house, covering each section of uh, 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 whatever you are doing. Now the container is just like the house. The house has everything. Okay.
Let's see.
Sorry, let me check if this recording
Oh no, you like it.
is working. Is working. So container houses everything. Then inside the container, we still have parents. Like this container is the parent. Then inside the container, we have the children div housing each section of your website. So
Yes.
now for the header, we give it a div. And to call your div, let's say you want to uh, give a div to header, right? You say dot header. Anything you want to put in a div, you first put dot header.
Okay.
Written,
Yes, sir.
then enter, plus enter.
Plus enter.
Yeah, if you click enter now.
Okay.
So now, what do you notice in this? Tell me two things that you notice.
So the thing that I noticed here was that when you put dot header, div appeared and said div class equals header.
What are you seeing? Is it only div class equals header? Okay. Are you
Then
not seeing opening tag and closing tag?
yes, sir.
Good. So now this class, remember what did I tell you about class header? Now
Sir.
class header simply means, remember I told you div helps to get access to your CSS.
Yes.
So now you need this class header to control whatever that is happening here. on the CSS. So if you want to talk to this man now, you simply copy this header of the class, take this header to the CSS, and do something with it. So now inside this header, we have we have enter. Inside it, we have nav, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we have the nav equal to. So this is the nav. Hmm?
Mm.
Then enter. Then this is where you now put, uh, let's say, uh, you can name anything. You say home, home, P. Like if you open website, you see on the nav, you see home, P. You see open, enter, P. You see search, search. So first thing for div. Remember layout, we have the first thing is our div, right? Our header.
Yes, sir.
So this is the header, then followed by the nav. This nav, they call it nav link. You can add it nav link, like the newspaper that I just nav link. Let me show you something. This newspaper that these things you are seeing here, home. See this home, Daniel.
I see it, sir. I see that. I didn't know I was muted, sir.
This is home, news, investigation, Metro Plus, videos, politics, business, health wise. So to achieve something like this is the nav inside the header. So to achieve something like this is the code for it. This is the first thing first. You click the header div, then open the nav. Then this is where you now put those listings. Let's view and do you see? See where it appeared.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now CSS will help us bring this thing to the nav bar. It will align it straight like this. You understand? So remember what I told you about HTML is about skeleton, like the skeletal structure of your what website. Hmm? Skeletal structure of your website. So let's continue. The second thing we have there is what?
So after that, the second thing we have there is
Daniel, are you concentrating?
I'm right here.
Not your right here. Are you following?
Yes.
What's the second thing?
So after the nav bar, we have the nav icon.
Nav bar, nav icon. That one, leave it for now. That one we are not talking. Was mentioned the main. There are three basic
So after
things.
that, we now use the main menu.
The main menu, right? So now,
Yes, sir.
do you see the reason why I told you earlier to be writing your code like this? Now, do you see? This is the div. If you click on the first div, opening tag, do you see it will highlight the closing tag for you?
Yes, sir.
Good. So if you come to the header and click the opening tag, it will. So this thing is easily guiding you, telling you that you are inside this space. Then if you come here, click on nav, it will click on the closing tag for you. Okay, so it will simply tell you, see, Oga, see what you are doing, or you are in this property, you are in this house, you are in this. So now, for the second one, which is the menu, that's the main.
Hmm.
Okay, main. Or but before that main, right? We have the sidebar. Sorry, I didn't mention that.
Okay.
We have the sidebar.
Sidebar. Okay.
Yeah, we have the sidebar. Then there are two main menu. We have the main one and main two.
The main one and main two.
Yes, main one. That is kind of partition. You partition first and second. Then before we now meet the footer. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So for now, let's leave this nav. I'm deleting this nav. Okay.
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 So now I will replace this nav to be in header menu. Let's assume now that in this header, these are the menu. Home, open source. You know the meaning of menu now, items inside.
Mm-hmm,
Eh?
yeah. Yeah.
So let's remove this and call H1, enter. We say here our header menu. That header menu is that nav link inside the header, right?
Mm.
Mhm. So header menu. Then for the sidebar, as sidebar, I will show you what is sidebar. Let me show you. Uh, Let me open this side.
Oh, okay.
So this is sidebar. If you watch now, they are placed in two categories. We have the one aligned on the left hand side and the one aligned on the right hand side.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so you can still achieve this using CSS. So the left hand side, this is the left sidebar, while this is the right sidebar. All right. And the combination of the two is the main menu. All right. So remember, if you are writing something like this, the menu, maybe you are not setting letter, you want to demarcate two lists, and you'll be asking, how I align this first as 1, 2, 3 left hand side and align it on right hand side. So that is what we are going to achieve in
Okay.
this thing. So let's continue. So now this is for the header. Then remember, we are still inside our container. You will not leave,
Yes.
we will not go outside our container. Okay. So here
Okay.
we will now call uh, for the sidebar, for the sidebar, what the first thing we do,
So we'll put another container.
div, not
Yeah.
container now. So dot side hyphen bar.
Dot
Why I
side.
use this hyphen is because in HTML you don't write two separate words like this. It won't work.
Okay.
So you must connect it here with underscore or hyphen. Okay. So dot side bar, enter. It will generate a div for you.
Mm.
All right. So here inside we have H1. Let's give it side side. Okay.
Yes, sir. Wait.
Side menu. So now for the main menu, mm,
Mm.
we have menu one, main menu, side menu, or I think I need to show you a picture. Dashboard. Wait, let me show you something. Open new window. What I'm talking about. Then dashboard is a website I built. Do you see this?
Yes, sir.
So see what I mean by sidebar. Are you seeing what is happening?
Mm-hmm.
So all these things, this is a sidebar. Then this welcome to Chiv is student portal. This is the header, header menu. Eh? Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Then main menu.
Main menu.
So this is a layout. This is a website for e-learning for school. I just built it. You know, this is where student portal, where student can log in to check their assignments, to check their score, blah blah blah, card, all those things. Search.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So this is it. This is where they can log in, project, dashboard, course, tax, settings, sign out. When you click here, so this is you can achieve something like this. Then this is in some cases there are cases whereby you don't need sidebar in building. Okay, so you put the header, the menu, and the footer. All right. So here I don't
Yes,
have
sir.
footer here. So this is a unique website. So I don't have footer. So let's continue. You understand what it's now. So now the sidebar, side menu, then we have the main one and main two. Okay, main one and main two, or we'll just leave that main. We'll, we'll leave that main two. Just let's just put main, main. So in main, we would incorporate article one and article two. It's just like demarcation. Like you want to write uh uh let me show you. Just like this now, we have this obedience training. This is the first article. Why my assignment is the second article. Are you getting?
Can you repeat that again?
Like obedient training, this is the first article. If you watch, it appeared in a different box, in a different button.
Mm. So obedience is the first one, and my assignment is the second one.
Yes, this is the
Okay.
second.
All right.
They have different shape. They have different box housing them.
Yes, sir.
So the first article one, but everything is still inside the main. I don't know if you are getting.
Mm-hmm.
Is in the main, but we have two different sections. We have the obedient training in a different card, then my assignment in a different card.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, that's what we are going to do. Then enter. We have for the main menu, menu. We have main, 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 or you can say menu. Enter. Then we have in this div now.
Mm.
In this div, we'll give menu one main one. That is to incorporate our first article. Main one will give us H1 article one. article 1. Then for the main 2, we are trying to create the picture I showed you, the first card and the second card.
Yes, sir.
You understand? So everything is in a menu. But inside the menu, we have the parlor, we have the kitchen, like what I told you about house. Mm? So
Mm.
now from this code, take
Mm.
the first div, that is the main. If you click now, you see this main is housing what? Main 1
Mm.
is housing main 1, and is also housing what? Dot
Main 2.
main 2. Eh? Then inside that main 2, we have article 2. Article 2. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
So if you click now, this is the main. Then for the article 1, we have a div housing article 1 inside the main. That is main 1. Then also inside the main, we have article 2. Remember I told you that every element must have a div.
Yes, sir.
So article 2 is for main 2 inside the main.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Then for the
Footer.
final one, which is the footer, you come like this and say mm, for the footer, we have dot footer. Then dot footer, we have h1 footer. Are you seeing it?
Yes, sir.
Now study this code. This code is very, very simple. Now study it. The first one is the container. Hmm?
Mm.
The first div. If you click on it and check, it's highlighting the closing tag for the div.
Mm.
Now, this simply means all these elements now, they are inside this big man here. Are you getting the gist?
Yes, sir.
They are in this big man. Then for the header, remember layout, we must have a header, we must have a sidebar, main, and footer. You can choose to add sidebar or you can just use main and build your website. So now for the header, inside the container, let's say inside the container, the header is the sitting room. Container is the house. Hmm?
Mm.
Container is the house. Header is the sitting room. So inside the header, if you click, see the opening tag and the closing tag.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now opening tag and closing tag, we have a header menu. This is where you now incorporate those things you want them to appear on the menu. Those things you want to see on the menu. Those items, just like the newspaper I showed you, we have home, we have this, blah blah blah. Hmm?
Mm.
This is where you put everything. And if you want to put as many as possible, you can I can come here, maybe I want to add another menu. I can come here and say H1, enter and say header menu 1, header menu 1. Okay. So I
Mm.
want this to appear on mine. I can also come here and add another one and say header menu 2. It depends the number of characters you want to see on your menu. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So now for the sidebar, we have a div housing sidebar. And inside that div, we have a baby. That is H1 side menu. This is also where you any all those things you want to appear on the sidebar, just like this website I now. You see all these things, they are the children inside the sidebar.
Mm.
You understand?
Yes,
So
sir.
let's assume now that this is H1, H1, H1. So we have how many H1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eh?
Yes, sir.
So now if I want to add this now, I will I'll come on the sidebar now
I'm on the sidebar. Inside this container for sidebar, I'll come here and say H1, 2, H1, 3, H1, 4, H1, 5, H1, 6, H1, 7, H1, 8. Do you see?
Yes, sir.
Then here I will now put these names like this first one, like this first one. I can put the first H1. I can say dashboard, project, report. So here now, the first, instead of writing this side menu, I can come here and say my cohorts. Come here, say, you understand? Come here, you write another thing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So when you write it and view this live, view live, you also align exactly the way you align them. Do you see? But CSS will now help group it in a way that it will look very sweet. Now it looks very scattered. So let's continue. So here now, let's clean this. So this is for the sidebar. Then for the main, and inside our main, we want to incorporate two things in our main. We want to incorporate our article 1 and our article 2. So that's why in our main, we have a div housing the main one, which is
Mm.
the first div for the main one, that is article 1. Then for the main 2, article 2, we have a second div. So
Mm.
now we have two divs inside a div. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So then for the footer, we are just putting only one child. But in main, we have more than one child. So for the first baby, we'll give it a div. And mind you, this div class name can be anything. You can even choose to call it your name. You can put that name there as long as you remember it. It's just like writing something that you used to work on your CSS. When we get to CSS, you understand more. So after this now, we are done being our HTML for this layout, for this simple layout. Look at it. Do you see?
Yes, sir.
We are done now building our HTML. Now to style it, very simple.
So we're going to use CSS for styling, right?
Huh?
We're going to use CSS for styling.
Yes, CSS for styling.
Okay.
Okay. So after that, we'll end the class, and you see this thing. We'll keep next class. We'll do it again until it enters your brain. It must stick, because if you don't capture this, by the time we enter into the main, it will be difficult for you. So we'll do this for two. We've started it now. In our next class, Friday, we'll also repeat this particular thing so that we'll master it. I will not give you assignments on this now. It's after Friday. Then you
Okay.
will work on it again. You build it with me. You share your screen. You build. Then I will now give you something to do
All right.
before we now start fresh class. So let's continue. Now pay attention. You see this important part. CSS is very sweet and simple. Pay very attention. Let me teach you CSS now. We are entering CSS. You can write in your notes introduction to CSS, but we'll still go deep in it. This is just the introductory part.
Mm.
Written.
Mm-hmm.
Now, CSS simply means Cascadic Style Sheet.
Okay.
Cascading, CASCADING, style sheet, SHEETS,
All right.
written.
Yes, sir.
It is a style sheet language used for specifying the presentation and styling of a document written in a markup language such as HTML.
Yes, sir. I wrote it down.
Huh?
Not.
Have you written it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Never mind.
I said is a style sheet language used for specifying and styling of a document written in a markup language. And markup language is HTML. That's hypertext markup language.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Now, to link our CSS to the HTML, written,
Yes, sir.
we incorporate the link or the startup template between the opening tag of the head and the closing tag, or between the opening tag and closing tag of the head in the or on the HTML document.
Okay.
And it uses the startup template link. Written.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, how to you know how to incorporate the file for CSS. That was the first thing I taught you.
Yes.
Good. So now to add CSS to this, you need this part, this sidebar. You know, this is the sidebar for this local machine.
Yes, sir.
This place you are seeing element dot. This is the sidebar. Why here we are putting our code is the main. This is the main menu. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Then here you are seeing file, edit, selection, view, go, run is what?
Sir, can you repeat that again?
And from this document now, hmm, this side, see where my mouse is clicking.
Mm-hmm.
What's this place?
That is sidebar. That's the sidebar too.
This main place encore is what?
Is this thing? You can say that's the main menu.
Good. So now this up part, see this thing on top. Even here, that your name is showing. Daniel folder is what?
Sir, can you say that again?
This place, file, edit, selection, view, go, run is called what?
But it's called. You you can also call that the header.
So why are you taking time to answer now?
No, so, someone was in my room. They're trying to talk to me.
If you're not, see, if you're distracted, you tell me. Even your time has passed. We'll start another time. I don't want you to have divided attention, please.
Yes, sir.
So now on this sidebar now, we have to build or add our CSS file. Add a CSS file. And to add a CSS file, we'll come here. You name it anything you want to name. Mind you, here can carry as many files as possible. So for you not to be confused, since we have web layout.css, we can say web layout.css. CSS because here we have web layout.html. So for the CSS, you see,
Yes, sir.
good. So now to link, remember what I told you about linking HTML. What did you write?
So for linking, I is it from this lesson of because last lesson you told me how to link like a picture. So I said, can you still use the same concept or no?
Daniel, I mentioned something few minutes ago. What did you write? How to link CSS to HTML?
Okay, so you said that this thing that to link with our CSS, we have to incorporate the link to open or close tag of the head,
So
and
where is the head here?
the head can is it the H one or
Where is the head opening tag and closing tag of the head of this document? The thing is looking at you and you're looking at it. Show me the head.
right right there, the one that says head, right?
The one that says what?
The one that says head on
So where
that
are we going to put the link in now? From the English you wrote.
says it says that this thing will incorporate the link to open or close tag of the head, and it uses the start of the template link. That's what it says on my paper.
So we are going to put it between the opening tag and closing tag of the head, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you click here now, see the opening of the head.
Mm.
This is the closing tag.
Mm-hmm.
So under this title, we create a column like this. Are you seeing it?
Yes, sir.
Then what is the first template to start for linking?
So it says this is the open and close tag of the. It says
To link CSS, what did I tell you is the template to start with? Check your notes.
it uses tag. It just told me in my notes that it says it uses the start of the template link. Is it the hashtag?
To call your CSS, we have to, from here there is blinking, we say link. We have link. Then when you check the door here, you see CSS. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
When you click on it, on this style.css, this is where you now put the CSS file you uh, you've added. So and to call our external file is what which code?
Dot slash.
You say dot slash, you scroll down and search for it. Do you see web layout.css?
Yes, sir.
Then to confirm if this is working, you hover on it. You see follow link. When you click on follow link, it will take you to the CSS. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Now let's do something. This all these are elements is inside what? The body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good, the body. So let's do something. Let's add colors background. Let's add color. You see? Now the body is everything on this system, is housing everything. So now to change this color now, this white background now, that will be the first thing. Don't think if I go for that, you're able to. So that will be the last thing we do now. So you watch this video, study this linking, everything. Next class will now continue. So CSS will come here. Since we have body, this is the body. If you check the closing tag of the body, can you see it? Look at it here. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Is housing can either, since it's housing everything, it means that if you are changing the color of this body, it will affect everything on it. So we can either use the body, call it to the CSS to add color, or we can call this container because container is also housing everything. Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
So now to call the body here we say body, then this curly bracket. In CSS, right? In CSS, we always make use of the curly bracket. Written.
Almost. Okay.
So this is the body. Then to change color, we say in English now, what do you call this? The whole of this.
Whole
What
of
can you
what?
call it? The whole of this environment you are seeing, this dashboard or this screen. What English, what word can you use? Normal English.
Websites, maybe? I don't really know.
Leave websites. What's the normal English? Is it background? Can
Yeah.
you say background? Hmm?
Yeah. Background.
So why can't you answer? HTML. So here you come to this body, you write background. You see, if you write background, automatically some elements will be generated for you. So since we want to add color, eh, we come here. Can you see background color?
Yes, sir.
You click on background color. Then the colors will appear for you to select. You now pick the one you want. You pick the one you want. So let's dodge blue. You see Dodger blue here.
Yes,
Hmm?
sir.
If we click it, now let's check what will happen. Let's view live. You come back to this thing, you view live. What do you notice?
It became blue.
Good. So now, since this thing is blue, of course, this our text here, we need to change it to white, right?
Yes, sir.
To make it look very unique. So now, what can you call all these things in English?
Letters.
Letters. You can say letters. Can you also say text?
Yeah. Text. Yeah.
Good. So then we come here in our CSS. Remember, we are talking to this body here. That is why everything is reflecting. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we come back to our CSS. Under it, inside the curly brackets, we give a column. Then we say color. You color. We say to talk to that our text. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Color. Sorry, this thing is very smart sometimes. We say color. You click on color. Then this color represents the text, changing text. White. Let me add this thing. Sorry. Enter. You see, change the color of the text. We use the code below. Hmm?
Mm.
So now, code below, color is white. You can also say color to red, color to whatever, color to. So if we come back now and check
Color. Colors to white.
white, good. We can go back and also play around with it and come here, change this thing to red. Let's say, or purple. Use call purple. If you view live, do you see
Yes,
it will
sir.
change? If we come here, this Dodger blue, and say, let's call here red, then let's call this color to white. Do you see?
Yes, sir.
So this is CSS for you. So these characters, we can make it look bigger. Remember when I told you that whether if you don't want to use H1 to make it look bigger, see what you do. Under this color, you come and say, remember, if you are doing typing, font simply means what? The words you are using. Font. You want to add font to it. Mhm. So we say font size, font family means given style like Italy or those. Font weight means bold. So font size, if we click font size and say 20 pixel, you see until we are done with this course, you'll be seeing pixel. Pixel simply means manipulating the size of anything you want to do. Pixel, just like if you're taking picture, you see 360 pixel, all those things, make it look bigger, smaller, those things. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
So in coding pixel, we make use of pixel. So let's come back, 20 pixel. Now let's increase to 100. 100. Do you see?
Yes, sir.
Let's change to 10. Do you see?
Yes, sir.
So now, if we don't want to make use of this body and we want this content, remember our class, because for us to have div here, it means we need to have a class name for us to be able to make use of the CSS. So the class name for this header menu is what? Header, right? But before we
Right.
do that, let's talk to this container here. If we don't want to make use of this body. Now, do you believe me that if I here and instead of this body, if I change it to container, hmm, then
Mm-hmm.
come here and put dot. Now, check the difference. You can note if you understand. You write. See, any place we have class, any name with class, we make use of in the CSS, we add dot before the class name to call it.
Hmm.
Did you get?
Yes, sir.
Any class name, any div, as long as you are saying class, for you to talk to that name that is attached to class on the CSS, you must add dot before it. But the reason why we did not add dot to this body is because this is just an open element. There is no, it is not about, there, there is no div in it, there is no class in it. That's why we did not add dot to it. Did you get the difference now?
Yes, sir.
But since this one is having a class here, so if we come here and say dot and check, it will still give us the same result. See, but in this case, talk to, it will only talk to the children is housing. Remember, container is housing header, sidebar, main, and footer. Are you seeing it?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now, if you're saying container, it means you want to style everything inside it. Why a body is general. So body is majorly used when you want to add background color. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Then if you want to add a different color to these characters here, this your elements, let's do it now. We have white, we have red here as the container this thing, or we can say let's use another color. Mm, let's use yellow. Let's use yellow. Then for our body, let's give our background color. We call body, body color to, let me show you something. Which color will match yellow now? Tell me.
Uh, Gold.
Okay, let's try good. All right, good. Hmm? But it's still the same thing. It's not really.
Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, change it. So yellow, then the text will be black. Then if we come and see the, do you notice?
That's on the background. It's listed gold, but where that the CSS talk to, it's yellow, and also the text is black.
Simple. Now, let me ask you something now. If I decide to give a color, what am I going to do? I don't want to put this side menu as what am I going to do?
You talk to the header only. You put dot header. So I think it's only going to talk to the header.
Hmm? Talk now.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello,
Hello?
hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I said that I think you put this thing dot header.
Good. Because header has a class here. Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
And this class here is housing just the header menu. Are you catching the logic now?
Mm-hmm.
It's housing just the header menu. So if I come here and because it's a class, I'll say dot header, put my curly brackets and say color. Since I want to change just the font color, I say color to blue. Blue. Let me check. Do you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then the side menu, I can choose to since side okay for the sidebar. Let me give sidebar. You can come here and copy this name so that you will not make mistake. Come here and say dot, you paste it, put your curly brackets, then you say color to red. Do you see?
Yes, sir.
Then we'll continue. Now we now left with main, which is housing both the article 1 and the article 2. Hmm? We have main 1 housing article 1 only. We have main 2 housing article 2 only. Then footer. Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. So this is it. If you have any question, ask me now.
No,
Ask me, I'm waiting.
I don't have any question. From what you show me, it seems pretty simple.
Okay, pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Now, assignment for you. Assignment for you.
They said I had no assignment.
No, you, you should. Since you just made me give you assignment. You just say it's pretty simple. So I believe you do something. You write list of and you see that assignment that you did now. You said you wrote a list of items, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. I want you to create a different file for just list. You can copy and paste, generate HTML and CSS file. Hmm? Okay. On the
Wait, what?
HTML, put the list there. Then put each list in a div. I want to see the container that will house everything.
Show
Put
it.
eh?
So like everything. So like a list. How many? Wait, is it list as in like one list one
The
bread?
whole list. Eh?
Uh huh.
The whole list.
Yes, sir.
Write it. Let a div container house everything.
Okay.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then for the first list, I want to see a div housing just number one. So you must create a div with any name. House the if it is like 6 list total, you say div list one, div list two, div list three until six. Then those divs, parents, those baby divs housing those lists, will not be inside a container div.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now I want you to do something. Okay, let's just do one now. This container. Let's say if you want to bring all these things now to the center, we'll come here, come to since the container is housing everything, we'll go to the container here and say margin to auto, margin to auto. We sorry, let's say margin left 50%, 50%. Okay, margin will not fall. Have padding auto 50%. Padding left 50%. So this is center. Don't worry, I will still teach you. Padding. No, let me not bother with that. Next class I will come and show you this thing.
Okay.
So on the assignment,
Hmm.
that's your list.
Yes,
Put
sir.
them in a container. hmm. Then
Okay.
each one, number one, number two, number three, even give me notice. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's your this thing now. Uh, each line, each this thing there, number, put them in a div. Okay,
Yes, sir.
see talking about. Let me show you. Let me show you something.
Okay.
So let's say this is dot container. Hmm? Then we have OL. Then we have I. Hmm? So
Yes.
now this container is housing this thing. Eh? So for this first one, let's say shoe. Hmm?
Mm.
We should have a div dot footwears. Enter. Then bring this shoe. Control X, Control V. Are you seeing it?
Yes, sir.
Eh? This is
Yes, sir.
what I want you to do.
So for every single thing on the item, I do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Then for clothes you say dot clothes. I'm not supposed to be showing you this thing. Then here you say I enter. You write it blah blah.
Okay.
Now uh for this for the container, I want you to give it like look for color combination that will look very good. Container, give the body a nice color, background color.
Yes, sir.
Give the container a nice background color. Then each, I want you to create list like 10 lists. Hmm? Each of them will have a unique color.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
That is what you will do. So good. We're ending it here till next time we'll see. I have another meeting. So you can see you've seen the call.
Yes, sir. Also, sir, can you also put that thing on your YouTube channel so I can also look back at it too?